Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Sunday showcase, which is the Regals collection. As you will be aware in previous tutorials that I've done at the weekend, especially on a Sunday, I bring you a kit that I would personally choose, put together as my starter kit. So for the £99 or €129 that you spend, you get £130 worth of product. So I've put together all of this, which is £130, and it just shows you how much you can get for your money. You get all of the card colours from the Regal family, all of the inks, you get a block, some glue, some enamel shapes and a stamp set and your trimmer. It's just such an amazing offer, and I just think it's fantastic. So like I said, to become a demonstrator, which is what I do and I love, you basically pay a one-off fee of £99, or as I said, €129, and that then gives you the discount on products, and it also gives you a lot of other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, if you like, emails and inspiration, and a beautiful magazine we get quarterly, all kinds of things. And obviously you also get to meet other amazing demonstrators and create long-lasting friendships, which is also amazing. And as I said, it's a one-off fee. So if you paid the £99 and got all of these products that I've got here for £130 worth, you keep them. If you don't want to become a demonstrator, you think it's not for you, doesn't matter. You don't have to send it back. You don't have to do anything else. You just keep it all and you can continue playing. Or if you wanted to just be what we call a hobby demonstrator, so you just want to buy the products, get a discount, but just buy them for yourself, you can do that too. You don't have to become a demonstrator that wants to build a business or anything like that. You can do it just to be what we call a hobby demonstrator, as I said. So just to go through what we've got here, there's 10 colours in the Regals. And as you can see, that means you get 10 ink pads and 10 different colours of the coordinating cardstock. Now, I'm going to grab the Always Artichoke simply because it's at the bottom and it's going to be an easier one for me to pull out. But as you can see, Always Artichoke just blends. It goes with the ink pad. There's no change. There's no different tones or awkwardness or you having to mess about because it's not the right colour. It goes, it blends, it's the same colour. Likewise with the enamel shapes. If I can just grab mine that are open here, if I can just quickly try and find my Always Artichoke. I think that one's the Garden Green. Where is it? There they are. There are my Always Artichoke ones. Again, as you can see, the colours, they're the same. There's no change, there's no different tones, everything matches, everything coordinates. It's just delightful, and that is why I am hooked with it so much. So again, as I said, you have your ink pads. So there are 10, so you've got Always Artichoke, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, Elegant Eggplant, Crushed Curry, Perfect Plum, Night of Navy, Island Indigo and Rose Red. That is also what you get in your cardstock, and in the pack of the Regals cardstock you do get 20 sheets, so that's 2 of each colour to play with to starter, and I've also added in a pack of Whisper White cardstock, which they're all A4. The Whisper White you actually get 40 sheets, so you could make numerous cards or whatever creations you want to come up with these. Obviously you're going to need some adhesive, so I've put in the multi-purpose liquid glue, which is really good. Obviously if you are a beginner, it gives you that time to move it about a bit, so you don't just stick it and it's stuck. You can put it on and just line it up slightly just before it's set. So this is really good for new crafters, shall we say, not beginners. You also get your B block, a clear block, which again I've picked my favourite, Bunch of Blossoms, which is a photopolymer stamp set, and this B block will fit all of your statements. It's not quite big enough for your stems, but I'm sure you could manage one way or another. But yes, that is a perfect, and as I said, I've added in bunch of blossoms, and the enamel shapes, again, you get one sheet, so you get 200 shapes, so you get one sheet of each colour. Amazing. So just going back to the stamp set, obviously I've said I've chosen the B block because that fits this stamp set quite well apart from the stems. But I did have a look, and there are quite a few other stamp sets that you could replace if you didn't really want the bunch of blossoms. For the same price, you could have Weather Together, beautiful umbrellas, again a variety of sentiments on there. You could have mixed drinks if you know someone who, sorry, I realised I'm holding those completely off camera. Weather Together, there's the mixed drinks, again a really great stamp set if you've got a drinking family or a friend that like drinking. I think that's a lovely one. You could go with thoughtful banners, again the option of having so many different sentiments on here is fabulous. And if you have a quick look at my blog, a couple of weeks ago I think it was, I did some very simple cards with the thoughtful banners using this block colour here to stamp down the page, and so you could use that with your inks and then just add your banners. There's also Blooms and Wishes, Lift Me Up, One Wild Ride. There are lots, so you can change your stamp set if you're not happy with the bunch of blossoms to any one of these or any of the other ones that are the same price. Now I've got here some cards that I've made. Oh, I was looking for this earlier, ridiculous. I have made some cards just to show you how simple it is to create simple cards with, I do apologise for this noise, we're having our road surface, so obviously there's lots of noise all the time. So I've made some cards just to show what you can create with this, and I have only used these, I haven't used anything else. So as you can see, again using the bunch of blossoms, I've created this beautiful effect. Now the outline of this flower is used Elegant Eggplant. I've then used Perfect Plum to fill it in, and as you can see there's two tones here. That's because I stamped off to stamp the full image and then stamped on straight away to give you the darker. So not only do you actually have 10 inks here, but in effect you will have 20 different shades or more. You could have 30 if you stamped off 3 times. So I've done the same with the green here. So that was that one. I did this one, which I used the masking for on this one. Just stamped the flower onto a post-it note, cut round it, stuck it on, and then stamped either side. And this again, I think this potentially could have been a 3-step stamping, because I've done the outline with dark and then I've stamped off and stamped off again to get the lighter. So I've created that one. Something a little bit different, although I do think these fish are extremely scary. But again, just to show how versatile Bunch of Blossoms is, you don't have to do flowers. I've created fish, sea waves, seaweed, starfish and the sand. Again, you don't have to stick with it. And then I did this one, which is probably my favourite if I'm honest, and these are beautiful butterflies. I did use a black marker for this, so I told you a little fib when I said that I didn't use anything else. I simply used a black marker just to do the centre. So you could use any other black felt tip or a pen, or you could use Night of Navy or Elegant Eggplant, as they are quite dark, or even Always Artichoke. But again, just something different, again to show the versatility. It doesn't have to be flowers. I've created butterflies. So again, as I said, you can create anything you like with this set. And obviously it doesn't stop there, because come Christmas time, dare I say it, you're going to be using your Night of Navy, your Cherry Cobbler. There'll be quite a few in the garden green, so you've already got some colours here to create your Christmas cards. So that's a good start. Now don't forget that while we are in July, and because obviously this video is going to be on YouTube for some time, it is July 2017, if you become a demonstrator during this month, you get extras. So I'm going to bring in this pile of extras. If you become a demonstrator during the month of July, you get all of these extras. So you get a wonderful pad of grid paper, you get some paper snips, some snail adhesive, a D-block. How fantastic is that? You're going to be able to do those stems no problem on the D-block. A bone folder, which obviously helps with creasing your cards, and this beautiful new stamp set that's come out ahead of the Christmas catalogue, so an early release that cannot be purchased until August, but if you become a demonstrator during the month of July, you get this included in your kit too. How exciting is that? So even more reason to get in, get organised and get buying this kit, because you get all of this, and that's why I mentioned Christmas cards. You can get all of this and all of this just for £99. That is unbelievable. I haven't even worked out the full total, but it's got to be close to £200 worth of stuff. That is just fantastic. Don't forget, get online, get joining today. Don't forget, any problems, any queries, get in touch with me. All the links are below. Any queries or questions, please don't be afraid to contact me. I really don't mind answering any questions, whether they seem silly or not. Just get on the emails or YouTube or anything like that, or on my blog. Just contact me and I'll help you out. Don't miss out on this opportunity. It's far too good to miss. Hope you have a great weekend, guys. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye.